Hey guys, Lotsgon here today, and welcome back to episode number 6 of SimAirport. So last time we actually left off, we started to build the extra large gate and try and get in this queue down here. I think this time we're going to wait for the taxiway to actually come through, and we're going to expand on the airport this time. Try and get it working. Our security does seem to be working very well now. I have been told as well that if we use the clear tool on the buildings, it actually gets rid of it gets rid of them into floors. So I'm going to build some foundations here and then clear it so we have floors in here now instead of it just being outside. Everyone seems to be coming through the airport. Security seems to be busy. I think a plane just got cancelled again. Yeah. So straight away I'm going to move that schedule to just about here. Move that to about there. So we've got a bit of time in between planes now because people aren't getting through security the way I want them to at the moment, which isn't fantastic. Maybe we should get in another ID check stand. I think that might work. So yeah, I do want to just clear this so they don't keep walking into walls. And if we look at getting in an ID check stand, we can get in go for that. We'll go for like 5 for now. And we can destroy this bin. I'm just going to slow the game down quickly so we can sell this stuff. So security exit we don't need anymore. And now we have more security here. I think everything's going to be running a bit more smoothly. So with the gates are going well. We are getting people on and off the planes in time. So this plane looks like it's going to leave early. Yes, it left on time, which is great. Security, there doesn't seem to be a hold up at all. Everything's going fine. So I think we're starting to understand how to actually play the game, or make some money from the game, is what I should say. I do want to get another door in here to stop people from actually going in this room. And I need another office desk. Wrong way around. There we go, office desk and office chair. And I will get a COO into there. And I'm also going to zone that just as an office as well. Because then we can start to research roads and actually get the roads in the pickup and drop off areas. Which means we are then going to be able to take the traffic away from staying here. Which I think will be quite good. I don't actually think we can... Yeah, we can't research anything yet. So I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's insufficient funds. Just seems to be insufficient funds at the moment. So we need 16,000 for road building, and I don't think we've got that much money. This queue seems to be very full. It's working well. And everyone seems to be going into the airport perfectly on time once again, into the plane, I mean. So that's fine. I think we're doing well here. Like, the only flight that we did get cancelled was that Aerostar earlier on at 6:15, but apart from that, everything is going well at the moment. Although this flight may be delayed a minute. I have a feeling. The Starflight still hasn't arrived. It's delayed and en route. So its final approach is approaching now. So here it comes. It comes down. It is extremely delayed, I think. But I think there's only 59 passengers on this, so we should be able to get everything done and out in time. Yeah, so we've left there on time. The Aerostar is still coming in. Final approach. And everyone seems to be coming into this flight now. Everyone's coming off. And everyone can start boarding. We have a lot of time left. Does seem to be delayed just a little bit. But we are earning money for that. It is working. I think that's fine for that. I think last time we did research the pricing, so I'm going to up this to about 1,600 and terminal usage to about 50 per passenger. Now, I'm not sure if anyone's going to drop out, because I am aware that some airlines may drop out if the prices are too high. It does say that. It says, be careful, some airlines are more cost sensitive than others. Airlines may decide not to work with you if your prices are too expensive. But that was a good bit of money we got there. We could earn 184,000 a day, so pricing is where it's at to make money. I know the game's currently not balanced, and there's issues that will revolve around that, but making that much money in a day is going to be fantastic. That means we could straight away expand the airport and get this gate going, which is something I really want to get done quickly, because the more gates we have, the more money we can make, the more we can start to expand the airport out even more. I have also been told that these benches stop people from actually getting on the flights because they sit here for too long. So I do actually want to get rid of those. No flights seem to be delayed or cancelled so far, which is good. And the morning to afternoon crossover seems fine. So we will get 2 more taxiways in here. We need to also look at getting another runway in at some point for this larger gate. But I think, yeah, we can actually accept some of the galactic flights now, which is good. We just need to make sure there's enough time to land and take off, which the runway would help with. To be honest, we need to save up a bit of money for that runway now, I think. So I think that's the most important part. And then we can sort out this issue of passengers actually coming in and out of the when they disembark the plane and then they come through security this way. I want them to come down here, I think. So I'd like if we had sort of a planning tool like in Prison Architect, so we could sort of plan out the foundations. But what I would like to come down here, and I would like to come across here and sort of wall security off to a degree. Wall this part of the airport off, so you can only come in this door and go out this door, for example. That way we can stop the flow of traffic sort of interrupting other things. It requires a door to the terminal. So we have a door to the terminal here. Maybe it needs to be moved along just one. So yeah, let's do the foundation there. Let's bring that wall out so it comes here, and we can move that door across then. I think that's what we need to look at doing. Right, where are my builders? Everyone seems to be using the ticketing kiosks, which is good. And we have built that, so I want to go ahead and clear that now. And then put the door in there if we can. So let's destroy that door. let's build a wall here and put that sliding door, large sliding door, back in here. I think that should work then. I hope it'll work anyway. Yep, so we now have a large aircraft gate that is functional, which is good. And we can now look at actually getting in that second runway, because we've nearly got 100,000 in the bank. And once we get that, we can really sort of take some big flights and start expanding. So the runway, I think the runway is 100,000. Yeah, 100,000 for the runway. And we could probably get it here. Although I do want to expand out that way, don't I? So I mean, we could probably get another one in here. Or maybe even here. I do think this is a good area though. Maybe here, just on this taxi exit way here. That seems like a good position to me. We should get some money soon when the next plane lands. So we do have 100,000 now. We can get to building that runway just there, which is great. That finally means that we can start to take some of the bigger flights. Does mean we may have to expand the ticketing area, but we have all up here to expand, and I think it could be a good option to try and do that. So we are building this runway. We're 16% complete. Once that is done, I think I might add some lights to it so we can take a nighttime flight as well. I think that, how much were the lights? The lights were 25,000, which is fine. That's probably what we want. And the big boy airlines like the runway ILS as well. So this needs a taxiway on both ends, which we can do. Could have that there and that there. Obviously going to have to bring this across. I think that's going to be 96,000, so that's a lot of money we need to actually sort that out there. But when it's done, hopefully it will help the runway to actually be functional and we can take those flights. I mean, we were making sort of like 32,000 a day. Now we're making 191,000. In fact, this runway is functional, so we can actually demolish that, cancel that. Oh, right. So I want to demolish that, and I can't actually cancel that now. If I do cancel, yeah, so that seems to be fine. Runway is functional. We will upgrade it with runway lights when we have them. No, taxi end at both. So we do still need it there. In fact, no, let's cancel that, cancel that. Oh, I'm making a bit of a mess of this, really. I don't want this one. I want it to sort of come across like this. Like it does over here. Let's try upping the pricing again. Let's go for 2,590 per passenger. I don't know if the terminated was because it was delayed, cancelled, or if someone's just terminated their flight with us. Yeah, I think someone's just dropped out of a morning flight with us. But that's fine. We're going to earn 301,000 today, so that's going to be even better. And once we do start getting in these extra flights, we apparently the Bowman 67 is now assigned this gate for some reason. No idea why. We do need to get some more staff in though, just to make sure that we have enough staff to actually staff out these gates when we have 2 flights at once, for example. Everyone seems to be stuck at the end of this queue as well, which is delaying flights a hell of a lot more than expected. So that's not actually a good sign, I don't think. Why? I say I don't think it's not a good sign at all, is it? I don't know if these are actually classed as security zone either. No, they're not, so we need to class that as security. And we do need to get some more money in, so this flight now will give us some more money to hire some more staff. So we'll get 2 more staff in. That way we have 1 on both gates, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. I think we can go ahead and... I think we're going to go ahead and get some more flights in. I think what we're going to go for is the Starflight afternoon, not Pacific, another afternoon flight, I'm not sure, a night flight, again not sure, Rexicana in the morning, that would be a good flight to have. So that can come in there, that can come in there, that can come in there, and that does seem to be fine. Don't really see there being much of an issue there. We have the 2 gates now, so delays aren't going to be a problem. We have 2 gates and 2 runways. Not sure that plane just took off on top of that plane. It's probably an issue they need to look at. But we will go ahead and get some of these lights in on the runway. And this taxiway can nearly be completed. Not fully completed, but nearly completed. So as you can see, we do have 2 gates in operation now, which is good. I don't think I've done this the most efficient way. If I'm honest, they seem to be getting confused coming off the taxiway. I mean, that seems to be fine. But there's only the one taxiway back to the airport is the issue. So, to solve that, we're going to connect this taxiway up here. And that way we have a 2-way sort of system going on then. So I think we can go ahead and get one here. Because that'll help people sort of come off the runway or the taxiway. Whilst we're doing that, we can actually take some more night flights, can't we? So I want to take... In fact, I want to take a morning of a 787 of Galactic. I think that's a good idea. We're going to have them coming in there. So this is taking shape now. It's going very well. We've got the 2 gates still ongoing. We will go ahead and extend this out so this queue's not as squiggly soon enough. But we are waiting for money. So 423,000 a day is good money. Very good money compared to what we were making before. And we're finally sort of going somewhere. I think we probably need another baggage car as well. Just in case we have 2 planes at once. And I do think we need to research roads. Because this is becoming an issue down here. So we should get some money for this. Yep, there we go. I'm going to go ahead straight away and get road building researched. Because that's the most important thing we need right now. And you know, I am going to increase. So Aerostar terminated. But that was it. So we only had 1 flight actually terminate themselves there. And that was a night flight. So we can take another night flight. I think we'll just take an Airbus on the night flight. Because that seems to work fine. But as you can see, this queue is nowhere near big enough now for the 787. So yeah, it's not the best airport in the world now, but we will fix it. Once we get this taxiway in place, that's going to work perfectly fine there. Although I think this runway is the wrong way round. That's a bummer. It's easy enough to actually change it round, is the thing. So, oh, that's bad. Runway, please. There. Oh, it's still going the wrong way. Right, pause the game. Pause the game, because this is going to be an issue. I think it only can go that way. I think that's the big issue, is that it can only go that way. But we do have a runway here as well, don't we? We have a runway, paint runway. No, so apparently we... Oh. Well, that's a bug. That's a definite bug. I've placed something down and cancelled it, but it's took all my money. It's a bit of an issue, that. Oh, we're going to have a cancellation of this flight. Let's just break the deadlock. So, we're going to run out of... Yeah, we're going to actually run out of money here if we don't get this runway back built in. Oh, apparently we can build it now. That was a confusing little bug going on there. Once this is built, hopefully this plane will stop there and it can actually go again. But now we do have some money. I do want to just expand this foundation out here to... I want to get to about there. Because that would really, really help us right now. Because this queue is really becoming an issue. It's not big enough. Maybe we can get an extra agent gate desk in. Can we? Gate agent desk. No, so it won't actually fit there. But what we can do is put one sort of sideways here when this is built. Or if we'll get two more like this. Yeah, we'll get two more like this, and we'll get two more staffing. So that's going to be fine. And then we can start to expand the queue out, I think. I want to clear that wall as well, because we don't need that. But we are, you know, we're doing well. We have researched road building nearly. We're at 85%, so that's good. We're earning a hell of a lot more money than we used to, which is good. I thought we were going to struggle for one point, but we're not. We are actually earning money. We were able to pay back our loan as well, which is good. They need to sort that loan system out a little bit though, because I've realised that I've been paying interest, but I haven't actually been paying back any of the loan at any point. Assign this, and assign this and this. So these are all functional now. This queue can go backwards. And what we'll do now is just expand it out once again. And then what we can do, get rid of this bin. And get rid of this bin as well. And then we should actually have a fully functioning gate with 4 gate desks. It's not the cleanest, it's not the best looking airport right now, but it works. And I think that's all that matters for now. We've got an airport that works, we're earning money, we've got sort of 300, 200 passenger planes coming in. We need to look at sorting that security out in the next episode, coming through and collecting your baggage from the carousel, because that is really becoming an issue right now. We need to also look at building roads, which we have just unlocked. So I'm going to get multi-lane access, and then I'm going to queue buses as well for next time. So yeah, I am actually going to leave it here, guys, today. As I've just said, we've expanded very good today. We've done well. We've got the new gate in that's working. We've got the extra runway up the top. We're earning roughly about £625,000 a day, which is miles better than what we were before. Our money's going up, and this is where I think our airport is going to go from strength to strength now. We can get our cafe back in. We can get the security all sorted out coming back through, so passengers don't depart a plane and walk through security. Oh, I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited to see where we can take this now. But again, thank you for watching, and until next time,